Hey friends, welcome back to Mimi's Mixed Bag. Thank you for stopping by, and if this is your first video, I want to welcome you. And the last day or two of every month on my channel, I always bring to you some of my favorite thrifted items. Now the last couple months I've been in the process of moving, and so I just wasn't able to do it. I just didn't thrift, but this month with the Goodwill challenge going on, I did find some time to thrift. So I only have about 5 or 6 things to share with you. I've made it my personal challenge that everything I'm going to thrift from now on is strictly going to be things that I can make over, things that are better than what I have, or just things that it's just too good of a deal to pass up, even if I don't need it. You know how you find those things. So I really feel like the 5 or 6 things that I brought home fit those parameters. The first thing is I just want to show you my Goodwill challenge wreath again. That's what this whole month was about, me trying to find something for the Goodwill challenge, and ended up just loving this fall colored wreath that I ended up making. So you'll check out the previous video of mine. You will see how I constructed it, how you can create a beautiful door hanger using any kind of seasonal platter. I got this at the Goodwill outlet bin where you dig through the stuff. It's like yard sale prices. This is, I never heard of this brand. It's called Lavender. It's a lavender orange candle. Now what drew me to it was the fact that it said soy, and anytime you see a soy candle, you know it's usually a higher end, cleaner burn, and never been used. And at the outlet bin I maybe paid 50 cents for it. Since we've been here about a month or so, for some reason my little dessert dishes didn't make the move. We don't know what has happened to them, or they may just be stuck in a box somewhere that we haven't come across. But I was at the outlet bin, and these are nothing to brag about, but these are some little dollar store dessert dishes, and they're normally like 3 for $1. I was able to get a stack of 8. They were brand new because some of them still have the Dollar Tree sticker on them. I brought them home, washed them up, and they will serve as my little dessert dishes until I can get some glass ones. But you know, everyone needs these in their kitchen just for a scoop or two of ice cream or cobbler, or just, you know, a side dish that you need something for. But these are just a handy little size to have in your dish collection. All right, the next thing I found was a Rubbermaid Egg Keeper, and it couldn't have been used very much because the sticker is still on it, and it was $1.99. The only problem is it only holds like 20 deviled eggs, and if your family's like mine, 20 is nowhere near enough for any get-together. But I was at Walmart today, and they still sell this exact one for $4.47. I'm gonna go pick up a second one so I'll have a matching set, and that way I'll have 40 deviled eggs, and that'll be plenty enough for me to take somewhere. And I don't normally buy a lot of clothes thrifting, only because I'm such a tall person and long legs and long arms, and I just seldom find anything that fits me. Every blue moon I will, but I don't know why I picked this up, and I'm gonna offer it to my son. But it was a brand new, I don't think it's ever been laundered, Vineyard Vines. It's a men's dress shirt. It's red, kind of gingham print. It is beautiful and brushed cotton feel. It is so nice. If you're familiar with Vineyard Vines, it is a very higher end brand, very much kind of a preppy brand. Like if you're from the 80s like me, it's kind of like the La Costa alligator. Their symbol is a little blue whale. So if you ever see a dress shirt with a little blue whale on it, you'll know that it's Vineyard Vines. But I just love this, and if my son don't want it, I can totally sell this on Marketplace because I probably paid about $1 for it at the outlet bin. All right, the next thing was a really cute Christmas picture, and I just couldn't pass it up. I just stopped in there one day and I got this for $6.99, and it's a, I don't know, it's about a 11 by 14, something like that. Pretty good size to go above my fireplace, but I couldn't believe $6.99. Now it's not a super expensive one. You can tell that it's just probably from one of those home decor magazines, Lakeshore or Touch of Class, something like that. But I just thought it was adorable with the cat and dog on it, and it's just gonna be so perfect above my fireplace for Christmas. The next thing I wanna share with you was my total steal of the month. And I'm going to take the camera into the den and show you what I found. Up here on my fireplace mantle, I have a fiber optic Scarecrow. He's probably a good 20 to 24 inches tall. I got him sitting on a little stool, and his hands and arms and his hair light up. I did a little research, and his name is Freddie Autumn, and he is originally from Avon for $64.99. He's retired, and I got him for $6.99 at my regular Goodwill store. I thought it was so cute, and this was an example of something that I just had nothing like it. It was totally worth $6.99, and I have thoroughly enjoyed him this month on my fireplace mantle. He changes colors, and I just love to light him up and watch him. The last contender for my Goodwill challenge was this embroidery hoop with the painted magnolia bloom. I love magnolias, but I decided to go with the platter and the needlework. But what I don't like about it is this 1980s eyelet lace around it. So I thought, since I only had a few things to share with you, that I'm going to make this over real quick and show you what I did with it and display it in my bedroom. I took the eyelet lace off and took the flower out and turned it so that the screw would be at the bottom of the flower. And I've got a foam ring here. I'm going to cover it with 2 layers of burlap using some of these floral pins. All right, we're walking into my master bedroom. I thought I would just share with you my magnolia bedding. I bought this a few weeks before we moved off of Amazon and been real pleased with it. You know, magnolias are timeless. I've had this large framed magnolia print for several years and knew it would just tie in perfectly with this bedding. It's a duvet cover, and some people either love them or hate them. Here is my bed warmer, Rainy. I do have some green drapes purchased. I just haven't got them hung up yet, but I think that will definitely tie everything in. So let me show you my little thrifted makeover. I just hung it here because there was a nail, honestly. Love the little thick burlap base. I stained some wooden beads and glued them in a way that you'd never know there were holes in there. And just love the magnolia print with the greenery and the buffalo plaid bow. Super cute for just a few dollars with stuff I really already had. So I hope you enjoyed this little makeover and seeing some of the seasonal things I found this month for just a fraction of the cost. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back in a few days with something else fun to share. Bye-bye.